A former childcare worker pleads guilty to over 30 charges of sexual abuse. The Dáil is suspended in a row over County Louth residents' anti-Sellafield action. The referendum on cabinet confidentiality, Des O'Malley says he's voting no. And third time lucky, Cassini begins its 7-year voyage to the ringed planet. Good evening and welcome. A former care worker has pleaded guilty to 25 charges of sexually abusing 10 boys at an orphanage in Kilkenny during the 1970s. 50-year-old David Murray from Dublin also admitted 9 charges of sexually abusing his 2 foster sons during the 1980s. The Dublin Circuit Court was told that all 12 victims wanted Murray named in media reports of the case.
50-year-old David Murray of 13A Mill Park in Skerries is a former care worker who trained in St Joseph's Orphanage in Kilkenny, which was run by the Sisters of Charity. He also worked in homes and hostels in Drogheda, Cork and Dublin. Murray originally faced over 270 charges of buggery, gross indecency and sexual assault, but last week he went on trial on 115 of those charges, which related to his foster sons. Both of them gave evidence in court of being abused in the family home while their mother was away visiting a relative. They claimed this abuse was filmed and that their mother knew about it because she once came back and found all 3 naked in the living room performing a sexual act. Murray made a living making wedding videos, and both foster sons said they accompanied him on different trips and he abused them in church car parks. On the 4th day of the trial, Judge Matthews ruled that a statement Murray made to Gardaí could be admitted in evidence. After legal argument, the court resumed this morning. David Murray pleaded guilty to 25 sample charges of sexually abusing 10 boys at the orphanage in Kilkenny during the 70s, and a further 9 charges of sexually abusing his 2 foster sons in the 80s. He admitted carrying out a reign of sexual terror against the 2 boys, who are now in their early 20s. The court was told that David Murray's pleas of guilty were accepted on the basis that all the evidence in this case will go before the sentencing judge. The prosecution said that all 12 victims specifically wanted David Murray named, even though this may identify his 2 foster sons. David Murray was remanded in custody for sentencing on December the 17th.
In a statement, the Sisters of Charity expressed their profound sorrow and regret that, unknown to them, former residents of the orphanage were abused by Mr. Murray. The Sisters are making available a confidential helpline to former residents of St Joseph's Residential Centre. The Taoiseach has